Welcome back, you guys. So I'm starting off with the embryo lease just to moisturize my face. I had gone in with niacinamide serum and hyaluronic serum before that, and I'm just locking that in with the embryo lease just to keep my face moisturized. I then go in with the Revlon Rose Gold. This is a second primer and it illuminates the skin. As we are working with just powder products, you want to make sure that your skin is well moisturized. You then want to go on all of that with a hydrating mist or hydrating setting spray to lock the moisture in. Let's move on to color corrector. I'm using the LA Girl Pro Conceal Color Corrector, the orange one, just to cancel out the dark marks that I have, and this also brightens my face as well. So I'm just applying that on the hyperpigmentation scars that I have, and just working that in and using a blending brush to do so. Notice how I don't go in heavy with the orange corrector. It literally blends into my skin and you can barely see it, as opposed to just, smacking it on and having it show through underneath the powder. Now for the foundation powder, I'm using the MAC Studio Fix in NW50. I've been using that for quite a while, and I really like this powder. It hasn't disappointed me. It's a perfect match for my skin, and I'm using that with a soft powder brush as opposed to using a dense powder brush. And I'm just going in with that on the perimeters of my face, just patting it in as opposed to swiping it in. For the center of my face, I go in with a slightly lighter powder because the center of our faces are lighter, and this is the Illamasqua in the shade 325. And I'm using the same powder brush to apply that. I do go in with a smaller brush off camera, just on the inner corners of my eye and around the nose area. And this is just to balance out the complexion. The next thing you want to do is proceed to bronzer, and I'm using my Fenty shade in Thick Mint. I bronze my cheeks and my forehead. For some reason, I tend to think that my forehead is large, but okay. The forehead, your jaws, and I use that on my nose as well, just to add life and dimension back to the face. I then go in with MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark Deep, very lightly, just in the center of my face and where the bronzer and I would suppose the Illamasqua meet, and just ensuring there are no harsh lines in between blends, if that makes sense. So I literally go over that on the entire face, making sure to brighten areas that need brightening, but at the same time ensuring that I connect the lines of demarcation. The final step you want to incorporate is using a clean powder brush just to pat all over your foundation and ensure that there are no lines of demarcation, and make sure that everything is blended and seamless and uniform and is in gradient effect. You see me doing a skin check there just to make sure, and I'm happy. I then apply blush off camera, and that is the finished look, guys. Hope you really enjoyed this, and do stay tuned for the next one. Bye.